Fuck, damn it. Attendance. Employee missed a shift without calling in. He used his one phone call to instead check movie times for his day off. Oh, Cyrus, what are you doing, bro? You were on probation for 994 days. Just under 3 years? A 3-year probation? Let's Zamboni!
Oh man, high school was pretty good for me. I was a star, starting right wing for the Hornets. I'm sure you saw the papers back then. We were unstoppable. Oh, back then I spent very few Friday nights alone. It was a pretty big school, and I cut a swath through it. I was even scouted at one point, but not much came of it. It wasn't in the cards.
Gee, I wonder why. Or is this why he's so... Is this why he's such a mess? He's fucked up somewhere along the line. Lost his... Scouts lost interest. Maybe. Do we get answers? Alright, I think we've done a pretty good job of not missing any wall bits. This time. Honk honk!
With no backup plan, I had nothing. I graduated on time, which is about all that can be said about that, so I took a job at the rink. Ice resurfacing technician, junior grade for the Tundra. Joke of a title, but there you have it. The girls disappeared. The friends. Everyone. I married the first woman who was interested. Why not? It's what people do, right?
How long have you been doing this job, bro? I reckon I'm crushing it this time.
We had to struggle to figure everything out together. Neither of us exactly came from good homes. My dad beat the hell out of me, and let's just say her dad was worse. But the way I saw it, graduating high school was something above expectations for both of us. We did okay at first.
God damn! Definitely crushing the Zamboni this time, though. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to see what happens if I exit. My hunch is that it means nothing. Exiting if you finish the thing or not. Let's see what happens in the next chapter, if it's talking about... Or was Janine the girl he was married to? Alright, what happens? 3, 4, 5... Obedience. Employee Q91 informed me of his distaste for the new uniforms, saying the old one was just as good. He tossed the new one in the trash and clocked out. Okay. Well, at least he's not showing up to work drunk, berating children. He's not showing up drunk. He hasn't berated any children lately. He's not called in sick to go to the movies. He's just not a fan of the new uniforms. Throwing it in the trash, maybe not something that I would have done. Well, definitely not something I would have done. But I'm seeing improvement. Relapse. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one, isn't it? I don't need to keep playing. I kind of want to know where this is going now. What have I been doing? I've been going for a bit under an hour, 50 minutes. Oh wait, relapse. As in, I fucked up the ice again?
Marie got caught up with this albino Urkel-looking guy she met on the web.
What?
Michael won't shut up about him. Ted took us mini golfing. Ted is afraid of boss. Ted stayed over 3 nights last week. You'd think the asshole cured cancer for a living. I tried to pick up an overtime shift to get Joshy this Call of Duty thing that he keeps asking about for Christmas, but Tammy gave the shift to Eric just because his mom's on dialysis. Ted just bought the game for him because it was Tuesday. Says Joshy can join his clan and they can talk to each other on the headsets while they play with all these online weirdos every day.
Yeah, bro. They're not all weirdos online. Some of them are freaks. Some of them play Zamboni Simulator. I wonder if the relapse is about... Because I did do the ice properly in that last chapter. But, you know, you hear relapse, you think drugs or alcohol or shit, right? So, I'll wait for the green tick. I won't finish this one again. And we'll Let's see what the relapse is about. But then if I don't do all the ice, am I going to miss part of the story? Tough one.
My buddy Jack told me that Ted needed some sense knocked into him for trying to play dad. I banged on Marie's door and Ted answered in a robe, which made it worse. I told him to stop defiling my kid's mom, and I gave him a good one. Crumple on the ground, and then the floodlights. The milquetoast loser conceded after all. He brought the cops to a fist fight. Ted thanked them and then asked them not to charge me. The police report triggered a reinstatement of the restraining order. No visitation, no Joshy. 3 days until I would have had visitation. No one cared about the 4 months I'd been good. One slip up and it's back to square one.
Good lord.
Why did I do it? Why did I do it? It's not the darkness that gets to me, but the monotony, the repetition. I stared at the light on the ceiling fan kicking the chair under me across the room. I barely started to feel the loss of air when I heard the bang of the fan hitting the floor. Can't even deconstruct myself. A failed failure. And now I need a new ceiling fan. And another drink.
No, not another drink. That is something you definitely don't need. So he kicked a chair. It hit the ceiling. What the? Good lord. I figure we're not getting scored for this, right? So, is this about the experience? Is this about the journey? Now let's leave the ice stuff down. I feel like that's there just for the. There's nothing else I can press, is there? Yeah, I feel like that's there for the simulation part of it. Alright, what sort of trouble can you get yourself into now, Cyrus? Punctuality. Now he's been late. So what have we had? We've had now punctuality, attendance, attitude. Haven't had job knowledge, job skills, or leadership. I'm on probation for 122 days. Has there been 800 odd days? No. Showed up an hour late and dishevelled with what appears to be drywall in his hair. Oh, that's from the... Oh, is that from the fan? However, he performed his tasks adequately. The tidiness was the only thing of note. Okay, so... Right. Had a few games freak out.
Lori wouldn't quit though. She kept on me. She begged me to at least get a sales certificate through some correspondence course. I said it was a scam, but she wouldn't let it drop, so I did it. If only to keep the peace.
Oh. Okay, well that's... yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out how many chapters is this game?
It was around this time that Tammy promoted me at the rank, giving me the day shift. I got to do that whole smile and wave thing during intermissions. I always enjoyed that. My sales career was over before it began. I was now the most honorable ice resurfacing technician, master grade. Still a stupid title, yeah, but I enjoyed the work.
I gotta say, this Tammy Cheek is an absolute saint by the sounds of things to put up with this guy and what he's been doing. Come on, green tick. Where's my tick? Don't make me go up and... There it is. Okay, look, eventually this local ice hockey team is going to figure out don't skate down the middle of the ring. Alright, next! Leadership. Oh, on probation for 7 days, okay. Employee abused his position to demand fealty from the new IRT? What's that? Ice resurfacing technician. From the new IRT junior. Junior grade employee S14. S14 swore fealty and was ordered to raid my office. Oh, that's just funny. That shit is funny. I want to know what happened to the raid. Janine. Oh, this is raise it. Raise it? No, we're on. Okay. So Janine's the new girlfriend, I think. Oh shit, no. Lower. Yes, please? Alright. That was odd. Come on, tell us about Janine. What do you got to tell me about Janine?
I patched things up with Janine. She's a new ice girl at the rink, quite pretty, even for a woman her age. I gave her kid Cody quite the scare a couple weeks ago. Cody's around Josh's age. I apologized to him again for our first meeting, and he said not to worry. We were chill, and the ride was sick. That kid talks weird.
Kid talks modern, bro.
I'm gonna bring Josh over to Janine's once I get my visitation. He and her kids can play this new game he's been bugging me about, something or other duty. It shouldn't be too long now, a few more months of good behavior, and the judge said that we can revisit the issue.
Is this going backward? This is going backwards, right? Yeah, this is going backwards, because he mentioned Call of Duty before. And now he doesn't know what it is? Just want to show you all. So, oh, thanks NVIDIA. So it's blocking out my pedals. So push down, let go, push down, let go. So that's what I'm dealing with. I got to sort of hold it down constantly a bit to make it. God damn it. To make it. Oh god, crashing into the wall. Yeah, it's the pedals are like black and silver, and the NVIDIA broadcast thing is not. It's blocking out my background, so you can't really see the pedals too well. Usually when I'm racing,
Janine
it's.
and I have settled into a bit of a routine. I head over to hers after work, we get some jack, and do what adults do. On our days off, it's pretty much the same, except we start out at a nice little dive I know down the road from her place. The only snag is her ex. I know as well as any that we all have exes we regret. Let's just say that I am an angel by comparison. She says he's a good dad, though, and I definitely don't want to Ted the situation. I will be better than that.
Yeah, don't Ted that situation, bruh. Alright, Cyrus, what shenanigans are we up to now? 12. There are 12 problems up there. Are there 12 chapters? Employee Q91 was caught. Oh, probation for 331 days. I'm going to be ancient by the time this is done. Employee Q91 was caught fraternising with employee C61. It was very public and very inappropriate. 61's right up to follow. Alright, way to go, Q91. Getting your strange on. Come on, tell us about it, you filthy bastard.
I've always been suspicious of people's reasons for change. They often cite some supernatural event or near-death experience. But I began to empathize. Well, maybe not empathize, but understand. Sobriety is a beast, but I'm just taking it as it comes. I requested another custody hearing. The judge saw the beginnings of my improvement and granted me supervised visitation. A start is something.
Okay. Getting his life on track. This is what I'm talking about, Cyrus.
On our way out of the courthouse, I said goodbye to Joshy, and I thanked Marie for giving me a second chance. I told her nobody is perfect, and she laughed, just like she always used to. She begged me to take this seriously, but she did it with a smile. At the time, I thought I could prove to both of them that I was changing, and that I could be a good father.
Yes, and what happened? Look at that over that side. Nailed it.
Work had even gotten better. Tammy saw my effort, and while I was still working nighttime post-game resurfacing, she gave me some shifts and concessions. I saw that woman with the Gretzky brat, and with paper concessions hat in hand, I apologized to them. Her response was colder than the ice out on the rink. I'm not sure why I felt compelled to talk to her, but Tammy mentioned afterward that the woman had applied for a job here. She's kinda cute, too.
Yeah, you got no chance, bruh. No chance. Kinda nailing it this time. Ah. Was going well. Yes. Good fucking job. Ah. 4 possible chapters to go.